She's on the far
No,
left.
go back, Sally. Go back, Sally.
Becky's
Okay.
on the far left there, the girl on the far left.
And
that long-haired guy in the back,
yeah.
that's Corey.
No, Corey did not have his arm around Becky. That long-haired guy is Pastor Mick. Yeah, yeah. Okay, go ahead. And could that be Mick?
Yeah.
Yep.
We're not real sure. Okay, go ahead.
He never had a beer very often, but he did once in a while.
He was very active in high school. He was on the golf team. Look at the front right. Go ahead. Go ahead. And I love the paisley shirt.
Yeah.
Yes, Pastor Mick goes to Boys State. That is him.
Actually, Mick, for our
yeah, it is.
for a Christmas present, I'm pretty sure he gave me the same paisley shirt. We was both the same.
Matching
Oh,
shirts.
matching shirts. Okay, like going to the sock hop or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Now you know where I got some of the pictures. Yeah. Mary Ellen assures me they did not go together, but she was an attendant for the prom queen, and he was her escort.
I wonder where they got the Mary Ellen.
We had to hunt a little bit for that.
Yeah, yeah.
Becky's on the left as a reserve cheerleader, but then she moved up to being varsity. Yeah. Becky is on top. Mary Ellen is on the bottom. Pastor Mick's sister, Gay, is on the far right. And I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of the lady or the girl that's on the left.
Barb.
Barb, okay, go ahead. Family pictures.
Oh, yeah.
I was doing an Oral Roberts imitation in those days with the slick back hair.
Oh, that's Brantley, yeah.
Go ahead. There's the whole family, the whole kit and caboodle at Bethany and Chris's wedding. Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to say something about every slide, but because there's a lot of them. Oh. We all recognize Bracken.
Yeah.
There's the gang.
Us and our kids.
Yeah, this was what the parsonage when they had the big deck on it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Those earlier ones. Oh,
where's that?
Mesopotamia.
Okay.
West Bel Air.
Doing a revival in South Bel Air. I was a fireman. Some of you maybe knew that.
You might see some different views of Broadway than what you're used to seeing from your pew. Go ahead, Sally. There's the Holy Family arriving on Christmas Eve. That happens to be Michael and Andrea. Our Christmas Eve services with the candlelight.
They were fun.
There's the sound crew in the front, AV crew. Sometimes Becky sang in the choir, of course, regularly. Sometimes the choir was small, sometimes it was big. Go ahead, you can go faster. Yeah. A T-shirt from the kids. I say go faster and then I slow you down. And don't we all wish we could give him a group hug right now?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Communion?
All right.
Baptisms were very important here and always have been and will continue to be. Praying.
Aww.
That was just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Our worship at the park, always a fun time, whether it was cold or whether it was hot, whether it was sunny or whether it was cloudy. And then there's a lunch, of course. the Rapture Conference. We almost had a second one. And the AV team, again, there's Vic in the middle, before he moved to Florida. Worship at the mall. Some kids in the play. And I'll bet he never thought he would be preaching from the back of a pickup truck.
I enjoyed that.
I loved all the horns honking all the time. The veteran service, such a special service here. He renewed many wedding vows, not just of Dave and Charlene and Bob and Judy, but many of us. Worship committee. Now, I want to just to explain something because, of course, at any committee meeting, Tammy is there almost at all the meetings, and Pastor Mick, of course. And then go on to the next slide because it requires some explanation. And Tammy tells very little about what goes on in the office and things like this, but she did share that on occasion, Pastor Mick will text her, and she'll say, "But I didn't get it." And he wonders why she didn't answer him. And she said, "Well, I didn't get your text message." And she said, "Well, you know, who did you send it to?" And he says, "Well, I sent it to the church." That's not necessarily, but that's a landline. You can't get text messages on a landline. So his question to her is, so where do they go? I want you to know that they're in this gold cloud. And anytime you see a gold cloud, that's Pastor Mick trying to text to a landline. Okay, go ahead. Again, Operation Christmas Child, an important event every year at Broadway. Becky decorating the Christmas tree. A group of us went to the Living Word last summer. That was a fun time. There's the Walk Against Human Trafficking that Becky was a part of. There's Becky at the Ladies' Retreat in Charm with a few of the ladies. Friends of Israel Conference. Now he's dreaming of more recreation time, and this is Leesville Lake. He took this picture a few years ago, and so he'll have more time on Leesville Lake and catching the big one. Notice the big one in comparison to the size of his hand. That's a throwback. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.